Oh, it's recording now?
You know what? I wanted to walk them. Like, when you doing the tour of the classroom,
Wait, it's recording right now.
let them see the hallway.
Not what you in the beginning.
It is recording right now. Should I pause it?
Melanie.
And I'm Andre. Hi.
Hi.
It's our lovely classroom. Ooh.
We'll show you in a couple minutes.
Yes.
So we're going to ask, anybody want to start introducing themselves?
Hello, hi. My name is Shantae Crawford, and I'm Genesis' mommy.
Oh, hi, Shantae.
Hello.
All right. Next person.
Hi, I'm Jana and Steve. We're Alex's parents. Sorry, our camera isn't working, but we're here.
Okay. Sorry, glad to see you. Nice to All right. Anybody else want to introduce themselves?
Yeah,
Hi, go
Oh.
ahead.
Sorry, I'm Matt and this
I'm
Kia,
Kia.
and this is Nevi, who's a Puffin this year. She doesn't quite understand the mute function. She keeps saying hi to everybody and doesn't realize that you can't hear her. So
All right. Anybody else want to introduce themselves?
Yeah, hi, I'm Simone. I'm Eliab's mom. This is our first year here. We're so excited.
Yeah. Thanks for being here.
I'm Lena. I'm Mila's mom, and my husband Brent will be here just a second. He's taking the dogs out.
Okay.
I'm Ross. I'm Rosie's papa.
All right.
I think that also maybe I'm as well soon.
Hi, we're Caleb's parents. My name's Paul and my wife Joanna.
Hi. And I see, what's the baby's name?
Baby is Elizabeth, Izzy.
Hi, Caleb.
We don't want to leave out anyone. She's saying hi.
Hi.
Yeah. Anybody else?
I don't know who went because I came a little late. Sorry about that. I'm Gwendolyn. I'm Carter's parent.
Hi, Glenn.
Hi, friends. I see you.
We're just doing this to buy some time for those who are coming on.
Yeah, so we're just thinking about our intros, and we're waiting for some more families to join on a Zoom call as well.
How's everyone doing today?
Good.
Thumbs up if you're doing fine.
Yeah.
Good.
Good. Some weather, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, dreary. I don't like it at all.
I don't mind it.
Makes me want to go home and just sleep in my bed all day long. This weather, it really does.
We'll give them 2 more minutes.
And then we'll join, and then we'll start.
Okay, we give 2 more minutes, and then we'll begin. All right. Did everybody share? Does anybody else want to share or introduce themselves? Your children will be working together, and this is as much as we get to see each other, otherwise in the parking lot. So this is a great opportunity for us to, see each other without the mask. I'm gonna ask, who's this?
Oh, it's Rosie's mom just joined on.
No, Zhang, to introduce
Yeah,
yourself. I'm not sure who's.
She just did, yeah.
She did?
Yeah, she can't unmute herself right now.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Oh, it's Skylar's mom.
Yeah.
Can everyone hear us okay? If you can hear me okay, give me a thumbs up. Thank you.
Thank you,
I
guys.
don't think she did.
It's okay. Oh, I think so. Not sure.
All right.
I think that's Saturday.
So, all right, we have 13 of 16 parents. So we're going to officially begin. And I just want to say I'm Melanie Edwards, and I am the lead teacher in the Pufffin classroom. I'll be working closely with your children. I've been here at St. Mary's for the past 11 years, and I'm, oh, it seems like forever. Yes, I've been doing this a good while, but still here learning from each other. Every day I learn new stuff. So I'm really excited to work with this bunch of kids in this different program. We have a different curriculum, and it's new to us, and we're going to do the best we can to bring it to you in Reggio's style. So we just want to level the playing field, make everybody happy and excited, because we are. And we just want to do the best that we can to meet your children's needs. All right, thank you.
And for those who don't know me, again, I'm Andre. Hi, I've been teaching here for about, I would say, about 7 years. The time we just fly by when you're in this field. And again, I work close with Melanie, and I work close with your children as well. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting and a fun new year.
And I just want to say a big welcome to everyone who's joined this Pufffin community. We're so happy to have you. Yes, and it's an exciting experience. I know that because of the pandemic, we can't come into the classroom, but we're going to try the best way possible to get the classroom out to you and to let you know of all the moves that we're making concerning your children and their future in the best way we can. So we're excited, and we hope that we can just meet your every need. All right. So thank you all for joining in with us today. We try to communicate with you through email mostly. We send an email of our weekly activities in the classroom out Friday or over the weekend. We also send home daily reports. You should see them coming in with your returning mask stapled onto the bag. We'll write what happened as they progress, and sometimes it might be a little different because something might change in the evening. We get to those reports by right after lunch. It might be a little different in the evening, so maybe we'd step out and have a talk with you, or we'll send you an email. But for the most part, everything goes well. So those are two of the main ways that we communicate with you. And we also sometimes can take a call from the school phone, or sometimes some of you have our personal phones that you can text, but those are the main ways that we communicate. Sometimes you need to take your kids to the doctor's appointment or, family outings. We ask that you send us
an email.
Give us a
heads up. Yeah.
Yes, so that we know that your child is out a little late or will be leaving early. So those are some of the things we ask you to just keep us abreast about, because it helps us to, navigate the day's activity and to meet your needs better. So most of you, we do not check our emails a lot during certain times of the day because we are busy watching and the kids.
Yeah.
So between I say 8:30 and
maybe like
3:30.
Yeah.
If you send us an email so we might not be able to respond. If you send it to if you call the school or notify them, then we know that they'll come to us. But we have a lot of things to get to, and sometimes we don't get to the computers or our phones to send or reply to your email. So please bear with us.
Yes, and we do see it. It just might take us some time to respond, because I do speak with Melanie about how to to respond back in times. So if you don't send an email, if you don't reply back right away, just know that we did see it, and that you will get an email at least by the end of the day, if not the next day, if possible. So yes.
Yes, thank you. And I'm asking that if there's something like you had an eventful night and the child might be sleepy or overly active, please let us know so that we can plan accordingly. So things do happen. Life does happen. And I'm a mother too. I understand all those things. So just give us a heads up as what's going on, if there's any changes in your family life that may affect the child in any way. Ask that you just give us a heads up so that we can, help you in those areas. So those are some of the things that we can think of offhand that may help you and your child learn better, and we can meet their needs. Yes.
And so twice a year, we also have we have teacher parent conferences twice a year. There is, I believe, one in November and then one in April, right?
Yes, we have one in the spring and one in the fall.
Yeah, so there'll be one coming up actually in about 2 months. So so just be on the lookout for your emails with times and scheduling. During parent-teacher conferences, we go over what your child learned, anything that your child may need to work on, academic wise or socially wise, or anything of that nature. And we will again, like I said before, we will send out an email with times and the Zoom link and all of that beforehand. So yes.
Yes. So, and most of the times are scheduled within the workday. So there are different slots that you would fill in.
Yeah.
And these are how we get to know what the child is doing at home and compared to what we see at school. And there's a framework that we use to guide our practices. So these are some of the things that we do. We're going to take you to a little classroom tour because you haven't been inside. Many of you haven't been for a long time or ever. So we're going to show you around our classroom, and we're going to go from the outside in, not outside the front door, but
From outside the classroom, the hallway to inside the classroom.
Inside the classroom. So that you can see what the classroom actually looks like. And from this way.
Oh, from this way. Okay, so here's our hallway.
So this is our hallway.
This is our hallway, and
on here we have the hooks for the children where they have their bags, their names, and this where there some diapers or personal items, a change of clothes.
Yeah.
Right here. So we have up until this part, and this is our classroom.
And this is our classroom door right here.
One of our classroom doors.
Yes.
All right. Come on. Okay, and this is the bathroom area where they'll wash their hands, the sink, and
they'll just come in here, and if they have to use the bathroom, this is where they'll go to use the bathroom, the potty, and we have 2 stalls, and we have more sinks back here. And then when they're done, I'm going too fast. Sorry, y'all. I'm going too fast.
Then we'll go back into the classroom, the other door. And here we have a library area up in the tree house. We have a tree house with a library up there. And on down. So, and this is a play area where we keep our trains and different
books,
books, the bookshelf.
Our small little library area.
Yes. All right, turn around.
Turn around.
So here we have the block area, and this is the dramatic play area. We have a bunk bed. We don't use the bunk bed right now because of COVID, because it's too small a space. They normally climb up and go behind. So right now it's not in use.
Mm-hmm. And we also we don't have any dress up clothes either because of COVID, but we do have like some hats that they're hard hats. Like
can be sanitized.
Yeah, we sanitize them.
Yeah, so we use these, the children use these because they're easily sanitized. So here we have our cozy corner, and we remove most of the blankets and stuff like that, but we made it as comfortable as possible so that the children can still have quiet time, read their book, and get just some quiet space. Here we have, they can see their families.
Their family pictures.
Family pictures.
Come up close.
We've asked some of you to send in family pictures. They can come and they see their families. Hold it down a little bit. Yeah. And they get they can see other family members of their friends.
Yeah. I'll get a little closer to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
These are all the photos you see.
All right. This is
Yeah, sorry, I can't hear.
Now?
Can you hear?
Yes.
Okay,
all
perfect.
Right. So sorry about that. And we have up here our our daily schedule posted in the classroom, our daily schedule. So from arrival to the dismissal, what happens at what time?
Okay.
All right. And we have our quiet corner kit and the musical instruments. We have them, that box we take out and bring it over into on the carpet space, and our carpet space is another place where we have morning meetings scheduled too.
So that's right over here.
Yes, we have them.
Sorry if my angle's a little bad, everyone. But yeah, we call the blue rug our meeting area as well in the morning time. For friends to sit down, have meeting, and then I'm gonna
Meeting is other people call story time.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So and this time. This way we have our children posted on the board. They'll come in the morning and take their name tags, and if they're here, they'll put their names on the board. So this is just an activity for them to get familiarized. Right now it has the picture and their names, but later on we'll remove the pictures and just keep their names so that they can recognize and, you know, identify their names without the pictures.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the area where we do a lot of things. We do have lunch.
We have lunch and snacks. And we have activities.
And we have also activities in this area. So they do dramatic play over here too. A lot of them were on the phones today talking to their parents and stuff like that, cooking and making some sumptuous meal.
Yes.
So, and the classroom might look a little bare because it's the beginning of the year. This is where they keep their lunches. Those who bring lunches, it's marked so that they can put their lunch bags in these cubbies.
Cubbies, yes.
So, and over here is our art area. We still use it for lunch. We disinfect and clean, and so the children do art in this area. Notice it's laminate floor so that any spill or stuff can be easily wiped up. They can come and take their own materials and work because everything is right there.
Yeah.
So
we have, so I'm gonna get a little closer for you guys. So we have like paper and crayons and markers. And paints. Yeah. Can't get too in.
That, because sometimes the children will get a little
They get a little messy. You have smocks.
We have smocks, but sometimes it still comes through. This is an area where we keep their mats, their rest mats, and their blankets. So this is about it in the classroom.
Yes.
Can
prop you guys back up.
So that's about it in the classroom for now. Hopefully it will get much beautiful.
Yeah.
Later on when we start putting up the children's work.
Yeah.
When we start displaying their work. All right. So that's about it for the classroom tour. And I hope all goes well, and you know, we get to stay open and just keep doing a great job. So I'm not sure, but are there any questions or concerns that you might have? There's one.
You can unmute yourself and let us know.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Elsa.
I just wanted to say hi because I've had the privilege of being a St. Mary's mom for like 5 years, and my older child got to go, and I feel really lucky to say I've been in this classroom and seen you guys working over the years, and I just want to say you're doing a really great job, and thank you so much. And to all the parents who are anxious and can't see the classroom and can't meet these people, I just want to assure you that it's been the most wonderful place, and thank you so much for all your hard work in this hard time. Thank you. That's all.
Are there any more questions or concerns?
Hi, this is Brent. It's Milo's dad. I just wondered, how are you using the library, the Treehouse Library, and how's that working out?
The library upstairs.
Yeah.
So we haven't really used it as of yet. We do take book. We do bring books down from there from time to time, and we do like a story time with those books up in the library. We're still trying to figure out the best way to use that space.
Yeah, it's a little tight, I guess,
Yeah.
for these times.
Yeah.
Oh, great. All right,
What we
thanks.
allow though, Brent, is that other classes can come when we are outside of the room. They can come with a small group and choose their books and then take them. So that's the other way for the other classes to use the library area. Thank you so
Great.
much.
Yeah, great. I'm glad it's getting some use, that it's a nice space.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for all you do.
Of course.
You're welcome.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are there any questions?
Yeah, I have a question. I'm Waylon's mom. He's talking in the background. Will they be in this class for 2 years? How does that work? Or will next year they move to a different class?
Yes.
Yeah. So go ahead.
They'll move on to the Dragonflies classroom. So, and that is the pre-K classroom. So he wouldn't be staying in here for 2 years. I'm not, because they're so new, I don't remember everyone's birthday. I know some of them are a little younger. So, but I think they're all going to either move on to kindergarten
or just go to the Dragonfly classroom next fall. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Of course, no problem. And if any other parents have any other questions, you can unmute yourself and ask us.
And for those parents who are a little worried or concerned about their child, if they're going to be going from this class to kindergarten, they'll be ready.
Yes.
So if your child is going to the Dragonflies classroom, they'll be ready. And if they're going to kindergarten, they'll be ready. So this curriculum is set up in a way that it equips them for moving on to kindergarten, and also, if they're still staying here in the program.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we have the training to deal with that.
Yes.
Are there any more questions or concerns?
Was today the first day of the lunch program? I'm curious how it went.
No, thanks for asking.
Yes, thanks for asking about the lunch program. So the first day for our lunch program was actually yesterday. And it's been going pretty well.
Considering it's the first try.
Yes,
so
our first trial, yeah.
We have to, I say give it, some children were just not expecting it.
Yeah.
And they knew that I came up with a lunch bag. Where's my lunch? This is not what my mama gave me.
Yeah.
So just prepare them mentally so that it's not a shock. But today went better because we were better prepared and we knew what was going on. And so they ate more, and I'm thinking it'll get better as the days progress.
Mm-hmm. And also, if your child does not want the smart lunch that is provided, you can always pack a lunch for your child and send it in. And then, because sometimes I will ask them, would you like the lunch? They say no, and then that's when I will give them their lunch from home. So you can also still pack a lunch if your child is unsure about our school lunch that we have here.
Or what you can do is we normally give them an extra snack. So if they didn't do well with the school lunch.
Yeah.
So, because we are trying to fill that, because if they're hungry, a child cannot learn. So we're looking into it, and I wasn't in the classroom so much for the end of the lunch program, but the lunch today, but I did ask someone to take note. So I think it is, for what I saw in the interim, it looks better today than it did yesterday. And they, you know, they were smiling. Yesterday, a kid just trashed it. So, and I'm saying, you're hungry, you're gonna be hungry, you need something to eat.
Yeah.
But he wasn't having it. He said, you know, but then we sat it out today before they actually took their seats, because their seats are marked.
Yeah.
So, you know, we know who gets it. And when everybody sat down together and everybody looked, and they almost are getting the same thing, they ate together. So it went better today than it did yesterday. And they had mangoes in it, and they loved the mangoes, and some what is it? Some carrots, like they were candied carrots.
Ooh, sounds good.
Yeah, so yeah. And they had pasta, and some had those who eat meat had chicken and pasta. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad today at all. Yes. So I don't know. So in our weekly emails, we will update you on what to bring to school. And because as the seasons change, we change out the clothes in the bags and stuff like that. So, and if they're going down, like clothes are being used and not replaced, we'll send home an extra reminder.
Yeah,
that
on the daily report.
That they'll need to be replenished. So just look out, just don't toss them. Look out. Sometimes I'll indicate too on the back of the paper if I have extra note. So the daily reports.
Yeah, which looks like this.
So, and then I'll also write on the back to indicate something extra that I need.
Yeah.
If I need. All right. So these are some of the things that you need to look forward to. And please, just be reminded that right now in this pandemic, we are trying to alleviate certain materials from the classroom. Anything that are too heavy or needs to be sanitized or has to be returned home, like the lunch boxes and the water bottles. We do give them water, and they do ask for water sometimes. And I know sometimes some of them drink a whole lot, and you know, but right now it's difficult for us to, you know, accommodate those things in the classroom because we don't want any of the, we don't want to spread the virus, okay?
Yeah.
So when we ask that, we are asking you, please bear with us. We're just trying to follow the right protocol. You can label, and when the jackets are coming in and those things, we would ask you to label those items.
Yes.
Because sometimes you buy at the same stores.
Yeah.
And you have the same sizes, and there's no way Teacher Melanie or Teacher Andre is going to know that, okay,
Yeah.
this is for
one friend,
yeah,
and this other friend. Yeah.
So I'm asking you, please label.
Yeah, label hats, jackets, scarves, mittens. Well, when winter comes, of course, when that time comes. But if your child wears a hat to school, just label that for us, please. Because the day can get somewhat crazy, and we do sometimes put things and do sometimes forget sometimes. Not on purpose, we just forget, we just forget. So yeah, just please label your child's belongings. Thank
Yes,
you.
even sometimes the mask,
Yes.
because we do get them
Mixed up sometimes. Yeah.
Yes, and okay, so for the rest of the month, we're going to be looking at in our curriculum, who am I? And we're going to explore in that theme. So as they come home or go come to the classroom, these are some of the things that we're talking about. And sometimes we'll ask you to share with us books or any material that could help us. And because normally we take them to the library, and there's not the opportunity right now for us to do that. So another thing is that we'll open doors for you to share virtually if you'd like to. In our classroom setting, we'd have you set up the virtual meeting, give you a link so that you could do our reading. Maybe you have a storybook you want to read for the class. And this is a way for you to be actually in our classroom.
Yeah.
So, and these are great opportunities for you to share and for your children to see you. My mommy came, or my daddy came and shared with us today, and he was on Zoom. They love those opportunities. And or you can send in materials. Elsa did a wonderful job last year with Beetle, with the bee. We studied about bee, and and we appreciate all the help that we can get.
Yes.
We don't know it all, and we are learning too. So those are opportunities for meetings, or it doesn't have to be stories. It could be like we're talking about who am I, and we're talking about people have different jobs that they do. You could share what you do in a way that the children can learn. So you can set up we can collaborate and set up a Zoom meeting so that you can share with the classroom what you do, what kind of different clothes you wear, how you get to work. All those things. So we had a pilot shared last year, which was really interesting. And the kids love that. So anything that can make it fun, and the kids we would love that. So these are some great opportunities for you to share and be in our classroom. All right. So look out for those invites. We'll be sending them home.
Yeah.
All right.
And I also wanted to let everyone know that one of our big things too is social emotional work with kids. Having your children talk to their friends about their feelings and how they feel. Is just another way we can get to engage with children and say, hey, you hurt my feelings, or hey, I want that toy, instead of just hitting and fighting and all that stuff. So we do a lot of social emotional work every day, especially in meeting time. We ask how they feel, why they feel that way. If two friends, if anybody is having a problem with their peers, we would kind of go down and talk to them and say, hey, let's talk it out. So I just want to let you know that and also this work is we do all year round. It's continuous. It doesn't just stop. So we do talk a lot about feelings and how we feel in our classroom.
Yes, and I appreciate that. And especially now that everybody here is new in this classroom, there's a lot of different feelings that comes in the morning. And we had a long break the other day. We thought we had made a little step forward, but we had kids crying, and I had a lot on my shoulder, in my arms. So I had to have kids all over me.
Had to give a lot of hugs and love.
Yes, but they express it in different ways. Some try to keep it in, but it's okay, whichever way they do. But it's not. We don't encourage them to hit or hurt anyone or themselves. So social emotional COVID has dealt us a hard hand, and it prevents you from being in the classroom to help us. Otherwise, you'd be here, and we'd be learning more about what's going on and what better way we can help your children, what you do to calm them down at home. But sometimes it's just not the same. So we're asking you to bear with us. Over the weekend, we came in, and maybe some of you know that we have a classroom pet, and we regret to announce the passing of our Madagascar cockroach. So the weekend, I'm thinking about 3 years. And I try to get we're gonna try to replace it. So we have to replace that, and we have some worms that have been in here just as long. Yes, we got them at the museum a couple years ago. So we have different places and different times for things, but we talked about pets today, who had pets at home, because we talk about, the passing of our class pet.
Yeah.
And because it used to go from class to class to, just show the kids, but we didn't make it over the weekend, but hopefully we get another one soon. So these things do happen, and some, how we express our feelings are very different. So we have a lot of social emotional stuff to handle every day, but we do it the best way possible. So all right, thank you so much.
Yes.
I don't know if anybody else has any questions or concerns.
Before we wrap up, does anybody else have any other questions about our classroom, our procedures, our curriculum? If so, you can unmute yourself.
Just real quick, if anyone's looking for a kitten, we have an extra. So I know you probably don't want a cat in the classroom, but
I mean,
if any of the families are interested, we have a really sweet kitten.
Another problem.
Probably have, but it's okay.
But yeah, we want a low maintenance.
All right, thank you so much.
We're also taking plants too.
We know you're doing a great job.
Thank you so much.
All right, bye.
All right, and thank you all
Good night.
for tuning in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Everyone.
Bye bye, Nevi. I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Thank you for joining.
Bye.
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 Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Bye, Skylar.
Hi, bye. Yeah, finally I figured that out. Hi, I'm Skylar's mother.
Hi.
Yeah. See you tomorrow.
See you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye,
Good
Skylar.
night.
Bye.
Take care.
Have a good night.